And it's the Suns to start out. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Robinson is out there with Portis. Then it's Mitchell. Then it's Simmons. And it's Kennard in at the 3 spot. Now here's Brogdon. Allen with the screen for Hart. Allen kicks to Hart. Back to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First free throw is good. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Now here's Ball. Really struggled in the loss against New Orleans. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Simmons against Ball. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Brogdon. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thank you, David.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Portis a screen on Ball. Here's Simmons. Robinson kicks to Kennard. Back to Robinson. Ball stolen. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Sohan. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Stolen by Ball. Inside. And it's Allen with the jam.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Simmons against Ball. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And slam dunk by Allen.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Suns leading by 12. Ball kicks to Brogdon. Driving to the basket. Allen with the screen for Hart. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And, well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
There's a good screen. Griffin attacking, and Griffin slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. We throw good, Simon. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Here's Achua, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And it's good for 2. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Pass to Simons. Good D by Mitchell.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside for Robinson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Simons surveying the D. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Griffin passes to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here's Mitchell. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to Atlanta. Outside, Davis to the paint. Here's Achua. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. .30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. He gets it in there.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Seattle trails by 16. There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Seattle making a change here. And Mitchell drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Simons against Mitchell. Here's Simons. The 3. Jared Allen has been on display for the Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances. defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Malcolm Brogdon out there with LaMelo Ball. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Sohan in at the four-man position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And slam dunk by Allen.
What coaches love about Allen is he finds points. You don't have to run a ton of stuff for him.
Here's DiVincenzo. They trail by 14. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Herter. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot.
And you saw him gauging that pass there. He knew they were coming inside with it and got in position for the steal.
Phoenix leading by 14.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
DiVincenzo with it. Passes it to Kennard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Hart. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting the team.
Now, here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Here's Sohan. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Ball dishes to Allen, and Allen slams it in.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And once again, off the mark by Seattle. And here's Phoenix. They've got an 8-0 run. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
There's the triple. Rebound by Sohan.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
It's his first trip to the line.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And Hart drops them both. Seattle has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Herter on the wing to halt the run. Phoenix grabs the miss. Now Simons. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 1:57 left in the second quarter. Shoots the three. Seattle missing again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Hart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Herter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. A three for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Achua. The Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Simons against DiVincenzo. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The dunk by Achua.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. In the corner, Kennard with it. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Now, here's Hart. And the pass to Simons. Misses the three. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Davis is checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Anthony Simons. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. And finished off by Griffin.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Jones, no luck.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Kicks it out to Allen. Outside, Davis. No good on the triple. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime. Time for the start of the second half momentarily.
14.
For the Suns, examining how they've done since last power rankings, and 1 and 3, not good at all.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal, and that's a halftime wrap.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Bobby Porter's out there with Williams. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Simmons. And here is Portis. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Mitchell's got the first bucket of the third here for Seattle. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Simmons with it, now guarded by Ball. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Now here's Allen. He's got 16. Allen with the screen for Brogdon. The three. Knocks down the three ball. Brogdon's got 7.
Well, it's much easier to space the floor when you have effective shooters like Brogdon on your roster.
Here's Simmons and Paul with the block. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him get that one off.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Seattle. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Brogdon a screen on Simmons. The drive-by Ball.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. On the wing, Williams. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Hart, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Ben Simmons. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your Suns, Josh Hart, 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart. So for the Suns, Achua, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Simons in for Ball. And he makes both free throws. Here's Simmons. He has 6. Robinson sets a screen for Simmons. Clock at 6. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Here's Brogdon after Ben Simmons' bucket. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. The Suns making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Brogdon.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Simons, the pass to Achua. Mitchell against Brogdon. It's Simons, top of the key. Chalk up 2 there. Simons has got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
A nice shot by Griffin.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
The Suns have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. The dunk by Achua.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Robinson. It's intercepted. Here's Simons. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 5 assists tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. A nice shot by Sohan. He has 5.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Terrence Davis, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. For Phoenix, they've got nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. The 3 from Davis. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Seattle has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Portis a screen on Jones. Mitchell against Simons. And here's Simmons for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And the basket by Jones.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
For 3, Portis. The shot comes out. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
17 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's the teardrop. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Griffin. Another shot. Here's Allen. And at last they get one to fall. Allen's got 18 points. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Suns ahead. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Bennett, Tyus Jones out there with Terrence Davis. Then there's Allen. And it's Reeves in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Mitchell finds Williams. Shoots it up. Here's Portis. Makes it off the glass.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Jones looking for an opening. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Passes it to Reeves. They set the pick to the middle. Here's Bennett. And Bennett throws it down.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Mitchell in the corner. The kick out to Williams. Over to the left wing. For 3, Portis. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Jones, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Right side Robinson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
And hustle like
That is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. For 3, Williams, and Davis pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that. But you go ahead and do it. And Phoenix making a change here. Achua's checked in.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's Davis with the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Third team foul.
And the free throw, no good. Seattle has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. There's the pass to Williams. Back to Simmons. And stolen by Achua. Here's Reeves. Covered by Mitchell. It's tipped and stolen by Simmons. Outside Williams. From deep. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 7 rebounds in the game. Davis, the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And Seattle shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. And here's Phoenix. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his third foul of the game. Simons, he's checked in for the Suns. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public. Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
Free throw good. Simon. Griffin's checked in for Bennett. And Seattle also making a change. Kennard's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Suns.
And he makes the first.
Taking 2 shots.
A platoon swap here for Seattle. He's off on the second. And it's Seattle with the ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Jones. And the shot is long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Achua. He kicks it to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Simons. And he gets it to go. And Seattle shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. DiVincenzo against Jones. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Astonaghi, three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jared Allen.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And it's Seattle with the ball. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's DiVincenzo. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Griffin with the steal. Here's Sohan. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.